know that dating motto that girls came up with? If he won't, find someone who will. Like if he won't open your door for you, find someone who will. Simple, right? My brother just asked me, does that work for guys too? I was like, of course. Find a girl that is up to your standards. Yeah. So he's like, so if she doesn't cook for me, find someone who will. Yeah, technically. If she won't do my laundry for me, then find a girl that will.
Yep, that's right.
If she won't come to the gym with me, find a girl that will. Why does it sound so bad when men say it?
Why am I not surprised that modern women hate it when men apply the same logic they use against men onto themselves? It's okay for women to not settle for a man who won't pay for first dates or open doors for them. But the very moment when a man doesn't want to settle for a woman who doesn't cook or clean, they take offense to it.
I mean, it's just bullshit.
That's actually pretty wild for her to just outright say it like that. Yeah, I mean, then that just kind of goes to show that these women have, like I said earlier, they've been pandered to. So it's like they can really say whatever they want. They can do whatever they want, especially like when it comes to men. You know, they feel like it's completely appropriate and okay to really say whatever they want about males, right? They go as far as to say, oh, you know, they're happy to admit men are trash and all these things about men. But when men kind of say, well, you know, yeah, you know, that's fine. If you don't like that he isn't going to pay all your bills, then yeah, sure, you can do your best to find a man that will. Okay, but you better do it when you're younger because the chances are higher. But then, you know, you tell a guy, yeah, if she's not going to do your laundry, find a woman who will. It's too much. It's offensive. They're triggered. And it just kind of boils down to, you know, that is one of those things. It's like, is there really equality? It seems a lot of selective equality is going on. It seems like a lot of pandering to women is going on. It seems like a lot of double standards. And it kind of seems like we coddle them and we do not treat them as equals whatsoever. We kind of cater to them and put little protective bubbles around them. And you really aren't allowed to expect much from them, specifically here in America and this part of the world. That's one thing that I continue to reiterate is it's a modern world for women. It's a traditional world for men. As a man, you are to expect nothing from women and you must tolerate everything. That's kind of something that continue to see play out. And what that chick here is describing is propaganda. It's how you've been brought up. You've been conditioned to think a certain way, which is why you're happy to say it about towards men. I would say likely the movies plays a huge role in a lot of the ways these people think. And women specifically, you get these sisterhood, the rom-coms, getting together. Oh, he's trash. He did this and that. Just like the sort of gossiping and expecting a lot is very normal for them. And they don't like to be disqualified over anything. They don't like to be told the truth. They don't like that men also have things they expect from a woman. But anyways, let's play this next one here.
Why is it that men will ask women for certain type of pictures, they will ask for favors, they will expect home-cooked meals, and they will want intimacy before giving her commitment? And this is totally normal and accepted in society. But when a woman even dares to expect a nice date, the bill to be paid, and to receive maybe a nice bouquet of flowers, which is literally the bare minimum, she is then a gold digger and can't take care of herself. Like, can someone please make this make sense?
Oh God, look at the hands.
The difference between those two scenarios is the woman is asking for things from a complete stranger. The guy is not even sure if he likes her yet, so why should he buy flowers or buy things for somebody he just met for the first time? He might as well give money to a homeless person. On the other,
might as well give money to a homeless person. Well, hold on. What did she say in the beginning? Isn't it women who probably should stop giving it up before they get commitment? That's not really. It's like men are always going to seek to give as little as possible while getting what they want. Let's see what she said.
Why is it that men will ask women for certain type of pictures?
ask women for certain type of pictures. Well, they can ask, and you can say no, right? You don't have to do it. As a matter of a fact, women should not be sending these types of pictures. They shouldn't be. The smart ones don't.
They will ask for favors.
They will ask for favors. Okay, I mean, it just sounds like a lot of asking. They will ask. Well, you could say no. I don't get that.
They will expect home-cooked meals, and
Okay, now we're getting into expect. That's different than ask. They will expect home-cooked meals. I don't actually know that a lot of men are expecting home-cooked meals from these ladies. But I would say that it's more likely they're going to expect that after they've been seeing you for a while. It's the first date. Yep, well, you better come over, and I'm going to expect you to cook me some food here on the first date. I mean, honestly, it's kind of G if a guy does do that. But that's really not happening, is it? Typically, you go out, and the guy does pay for it. The guy does foot the bill. He comes up with the plans. Come on now. On the first date, first couple of dates even, it's really uncommon and unlikely a guy's going to expect one of these modern females to come over and whip him up a home-cooked meal. I don't believe that's really occurring that frequently.
they will want intimacy before giving her commitment.
That is true. That is true. But it's because we can. It's because we can get access to it. Because, well, I mean, let's be real. They don't require commitment to get that access anymore, do they? So men have kind of just been like, yeah, I'm not going to have to give her a title. I'm not going to have to get her a ring to get access here because, hey, women don't make me do that. None of these women are virgins, really. Why would I give commitment? You're not a virgin. Why would I give commitment? You've done it before someone gave you commitment. Right? But again, it's like you don't have to give it up, right? You could be one of these special chicks and say, you know what, I do require commitment before I give up this box. But if these women are going to do that, they better make sure they've done it with every man. Because if you make certain guys wait and others not, I mean, that's messed up. And if a guy finds out that is what's going on, he's not going to be happy.
And this is totally normal and accepted in society. But when a woman...
Totally normal and accepted in society. You mean it's accepted by women?
even dares to expect a nice date, the bill to be paid, and to receive maybe a nice bouquet of flowers, which is literally the bare minimum, she is then a gold digger and can't take care of herself. Like,
sending a bouquet of flowers or getting a bouquet of flowers is the bare minimum apparently nowadays. And taking her out on a nice date, you don't have to do that anymore. And a lot of times, you might actually end up shooting yourself in the foot by doing these things, because to these women who have never been treated right a day in their life, and they pursue, you hear constantly, oh, he's so toxic, he's narcissistic. So for ladies like this, they aren't used to that sort of treatment. So it's not really going to be in your favor to do that. They're not going to respond well, and you don't have to do it. There's really no point to do it. So I mean, you can ask for it, right? Kind of like the guys can also ask, but it's unlikely that you're going to get it, because the world we live in, it's all about equality. We're equal. Why do you need to be treated in a chivalrous way, and why do you want to be courted, right? Just, you don't have to do it as a man, and it's really can hurt you more than it can benefit you.
can someone please make this make sense?
The difference between those two scenarios is the woman is asking for things from a complete stranger. The guy is not even sure if he likes her yet, so why should he buy flowers or buy things for somebody he just met for the first time? He might as well give money to a homeless person. On the other side, if a man is asking for pictures, home-cooked meals, or intimacy. The assumption is she already developed some type of relationship with him. She is free to say no. Nobody is stopping her. But when a man says no to not spending money on a stranger, he's apparently not a real man or a gentleman.
I have no words.
I think it is terrible and gross when a woman expresses something that she wants in her future partner and a man has the audacity to comment something like, "Has she seen a mirror? Who's gonna tell her?" Baseline, why are we insulting women's looks on the internet? Get a hobby.
Wow. I mean, you must think you're so special to avoid internet trolls and internet comments. Isn't that funny? That's how special they think they are. It's like, well, again, you could even trace this back to, okay, but we're equal. Equal, same. You're on the internet with us now. Don't expect to be treated favorably just because of your gender here. This is how men talk to each other. Troll a little bit, poke fun. You want to engage with men. You want a world where you're equal to men. Well, this is equality. I mean, it is in many ways. But yet to me, it's just like the audacity to think that because you're a woman, because you're on social media, you can avoid trolls. People are going to be like, oh, no, she's off limits. We're not going to troll her. She is a woman. Why would we do that? It's like the audacity for these guys to comment on a woman's looks on the internet. That's really not that big of a deal. So get over yourself.
But this implies a deeper philosophy on their part that they
Does it imply anything deeper? Just please don't do a psychoanalysis that your psychotherapist does with you. Please don't try to do that on internet trolls. It's not gonna get anywhere with your possible sociology or psychology degree you might have yourself as well.
don't think that people who aren't conventionally attractive deserve good things. And guys would say this about really beautiful women anyway, but it just tells me that you don't see value in women beyond their looks. If your first thought is, oh, well, that chick is ugly, she doesn't deserve to fall in love, that is unhinged, right? Because, I don't know, my first thought would be, oh, someone who shouldn't fall in love is someone who is, like, an abusive person, right? Someone who has actually done bad things. I would be like, okay, yeah, like, they should not be in a relationship. So, yeah, it just tells me that you don't really consider any other aspects of a person when you want to be with them. Personality, interests, values, that doesn't matter. Are they hot? It's all you're telling me that you care about. In a way, I pity them because they'll never know what it's like to truly care.
So it seems like women are starting to realize their main commodity is their looks. We try to tell you. We try to inform you of this. It's like we talk about it over here, and sometimes these ladies get glimpses of it, and they hear a little bit. It's like, yes, your appearance. It's like the saying remains true. Men are success objects. Women are beauty objects. So we're attracted to fertility. It's the way we're wired. And a woman's fertility is blossoming in her youth. So we prefer youthful looks. And that's what we're drawn to. And yeah, looks, right? That's the main thing with us. We're very visual. We like what we see. It's really all we don't. Your personality and all these things, it definitely comes later. And that's definitely going to help us tolerate these ladies, right? I don't need to tell you, but I just think it's funny, right? How it's like women haven't quite realized. No, they do. They know it. They absolutely know it, and that's why they have freakouts when you tell them, like, hey, once you start getting into your 30s, if you're still in the dating pool, good luck competing with the younger women. Not saying it can't happen. But you certainly, things are going to change. And then here I am speaking the truth, telling them the truth. And perhaps younger women could hear it. That way they won't become 35 and say, why did everybody lie to me? Where were the truth tellers? Well, here. I'm here saying it. So, yeah, what is this? A comment says, so that woman saying it's not okay for guys to judge a woman deserving a relationship based on her looks, but women won't date a guy based on his height. hypocrites. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they definitely won't, right? You hear it all the time. I won't date a guy shorter than me. I'm sure this woman is no different. I should say, well, you know, he does deserve love, just not with me or anybody taller than him. Yeah, I guess that's kind of hypocritical.
Connect with someone.
Another scenario that exposes modern women's hypocrisy. It's not okay for a man to value a woman's physical beauty and want to be with a woman who is physically beautiful, but it's perfectly alright for a woman to value a man who is making money and to only be drawn to men who have lots of money. The fact of the matter is, most modern women are hypocrites who get angry at men's wants or desires.
No, absolutely. Yeah.
But have no problem creating huge lists of things they want from men that they don't even deserve to receive.
Poor, deluded females.
So having the bills paid and getting a nice bouquet of flowers is the bare minimum a woman should expect. What is the bare minimum a man should expect from her? Nothing. The woman. Yeah, that's what I've said before, is like, you expect nothing and you will tolerate everything as a man. That's what you're supposed to do if you want to be a good boy. Flowers are the minimum of that. Yeah, no way. No way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's funny. That last chick was really pressed. She's like, these guys on the internet are going to comment on a woman's looks? How dare they? That is illegal, don't they know? Anyways, I'm going to end the video there. Hopefully enjoyed, and I'll see you later.